Akshan.
Hello? Hello? Can
Kindly
you hear me?
Yes, kindly welcome our audience.
I was very much about to say, yes, I can hear you. Oh, my lord. Welcome to the Meaty Message. Episode 9?
Yes.
Yes.
We are at episode 9. Oh, God. Scuff McGee. I am Akshan. Next to me is it Seshan or Dilantha? What is the order that we've decided?
It's alphabetical.
It's Seshan.
It's always been the same.
I am Akshan. That's Seshan. That's Anuk. That's Dilantha. Say hi all at once now.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you.
But when you use our real names, it's not alphabetical. Just
Exactly.
FYI.
Exactly. Always.
Yeah.
So we're here again. Now you're probably wondering, wow, you uploaded really quickly between the last time you uploaded and this time. Well, not uploaded, being live. And you're like, why are you doing this? Because there's a second Game Awards that we're going to do a nominations look at. No. We're doing this because we want to discuss a game that released recently that we all had the chance to play.
That's
And we
also
want to
the
discuss
title.
it. And we want to discuss it in full, with every little nook and cranny that we know about it. We've had many hours spent playing this game, and I think we all could say that we enjoyed our time with it. Sad it has to come to an end. But now let's discuss. What did you all think of God of War Ragnarok?
So you know the part where Bro Thor is his name Bro Thor? No, that's the MCU one. Oh crap.
I like
you know
the one
part
where he
when
says
Thor comes
boy.
in-
Boy.
Doesn't he say boy now?
Exactly.
Anyway. None of
My
us have
favorite
played
part.
God of War Ragnarok.
My favorite part was when the God of War Kratos goes to his son, and he's like sitting down, and his son is behind him, and he says, "Boy," turns around and he goes, "It's Fortnite time," and they jump out of the bus.
God. No.
That is perfect. That is perfect.
Torture.
I hope that never happens.
You know, they should add the boy to Fortnite. I don't think he's in Fortnite
They
yet.
shut up.
Do they have they added Kratos?
They have.
Yeah. Kratos is in.
Oh wow, I was making a joke.
Nope.
Sadly, the world beat me to it.
Sorry, before we start the Overwatch 2 stream, the Fortnite, I shared it earlier, but the Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1 trailer dropped today. And in it, we have Geralt,
The Doom guy.
Doom Guy, and they also added Deku from My Hero Academia. Yeah. And in the build up to that trailer, they also showed that Mr. Beast is going to be a character in the game as well.
What is he gonna be spending? He's gonna give out money to people in the game.
That's probably one of his emotes, just giving money. Anyway, Overwatch time. Let's.
Okay, look, I heard you say Mr. Beast, but in my heart, I thought you said Mr. Bean.
Hey, don't tempt fate, Akshan. One day it's going to happen.
I want it to happen, Mr.
No.
Bean. Getting a 3K.
And then just dropping the war. Anyway, again, Overwatch 2. Let's talk about it. That's why we're here.
Yeah, Overwatch 2. If you didn't know, Overwatch was a game. Came out in 2016. One game of the year. It's an online-only multiplayer PvP game.
Yeah.
PvE is next year, but PvP game. And recently, they had a major update called Overwatch 2, which they'd like to say it's a new game, but it's really just a major update. It's free to play now instead of pay to play.
No, it's pay to win.
It's pay to win, sort of.
Do you really pay to win?
You need. I mean, if you want to get the new broken meta character,
yeah.
yes.
It's exactly.
Yeah, fair point.
It's pay to win.
So yeah, they have a new battle pass system. We'll have some comments about that battle pass system, about the monetization of the skins, of the crazy monetization. I was watching a video for the developer update, and every single one of the comments was just like, "Oh, I love that part where Ramata says it's monetization time."
Wow, crazy. I actually like that part.
My favorite part was when May said the paywall is here.
Okay, that's quite good. I like that. I like
That's a
that.
good one.
Go to the videos. It's all the
Let's see.
comments.
my God.
It's part
there's
of
one.
It's part of the
This guy
stream.
said my
Let's
favorite
go.
point. Yes, my favorite part was when Moira teleported on screen and said, "Receive my financial aid," and then maybe buy all the skins. Truly an Overwatch 2 moment.
Alright, time to show our viewers which video are you on.
I was watching the new one.
The Ramata Zenyatta one.
Yeah, the Ramata Zenyatta.
Start. What are your thoughts on the monetization of the game now that it's changed from a buy once get everything for free if you earn it, and the loot box model, and now it's fuck you, give me money.
Who's going first?
I would rather.
You want to go
start with
first,
the loot-
Seshan?
Aha! Astute
Yeah,
observations.
Talk from a loot box perspective first before you talk about the. Overwatch.
I feel like it's kind of a mixed bag at the moment. Like I want to see what they do with PvE, and like I'm assuming it's going to be its separate like DLC sort of situation, which probably gonna make shit even worse. But in terms of like PvP so far, I kind of feel like in terms of monetization, Overwatch 1
Better.
just a tiny bit. Like there are certain things in Overwatch 1 that if they just carried over would have been much better.
Like
Care to
what?
explain one?
So like one of the biggest things which like I'm assuming they took feedback on and they're fixing in season 2 is that so for the Junkenstein, so Wrath of the Bride, for that like the stuff you get for finishing the challenges wasn't
It's
worth
nothing.
it, right? It's just a battle pass stuff, yeah.
No,
Whereas like,
you got the charm, right? And the spray.
I think it just is well the Halloween thing and the spray, right? But
Yeah.
like compared to previous like special events in Overwatch 1 where you get a skin for playing,
Yes.
like I feel like it kind of upsets me only because like they care less about getting people in to play the game,
More about making money.
more about making money, yeah, right? Because like at the end of the day you get more people to play your game. I assume that just translates to more people like willing to spend more time on it and eventually like make more payments on it.
They're looking at it at a short-term point of view than a
Yeah.
long-term.
And I think like the whole legacy token things have kind of gone to waste.
I mean, you still have them, don't you? So
You
can
still
always
have them. I just feel like it was
at least you can
That
keep it for your
was
next
the
generation.
legacy token system is only just to allow previous players just to spend whatever currency they had. It has no real long term.
I still think that like them pricing it at the price of like current in-game
they
thing
sh-
is a bit
No,
too
what
high.
they should have done was instead of they should have had, so you know how like in Apex,
Mm.
and I'm also going to use League of Legends as an
Like
example.
crafting
You
materials
have
in Apex.
the it's called, so in League of Legends it's called blue motes. I think it's called blue motes, and in in Apex it's crafting legend tokens, right?
Yes.
that what it's
Crafting
called?
material or
Crafting
No, legend
material.
token. Is it called
You get
crafting material?
Crafting material is you free. Get it for free.
It's the
That-
thing which you can buy. You can buy characters with
Oh, you mean
without
legend
paying
tokens?
money
Okay,
for.
okay, yeah. Legend tokens are
Yeah. So, like, what they should have done with legacy coins is they should have made a system around that
So
similarly.
every
You have the
XP
option to yeah, you don't have to buy. You can also, it'll be a longer grind. I mean, it has to be like, even those systems, the grind is a lot longer, but you have that grind as well going forward. So that was a bit of a
And
miss.
now that also they have removed the XP system as well with the levels, so
Yep.
Yeah.
they can introduce it back if they really wanted to.
I think they should. I think that would be I think that would remove a lot of the problem. Like, people would be like, it's not going to be a great system, and people are going to complain. But at least there'll be a system for it. The fact that
It's
there's
never
no
going to be
system
great.
makes it-
It's never going to be great, but it could be good.
that is the free to play model. That is the free to play model as a whole. There's
Yeah,
there's never a free to play model where people have gone, wow, everything is great.
I
in this particular genre.
What?
FPS.
FPS.
Yeah.
Are you
Genshin
making
Impact.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, what? Go ahead.
Genshin Impact, my favorite FPS game.
But like,
My God!
here's the
Wait!
thing.
Hold up! You're saying Genshin Impact's monetization is better than Overwatch?
No, I was
No.
making a joke.
Okay. All right. Not a chance in hell. Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
No, I was saying like, okay, fine. In this genre, there isn't anyone that's like.
They haven't made a perfect system. There are people who do it good, but you can't, like, I can't say Apex's system is perfect. I can't say I can
Yeah, it's not.
say
Yeah, I don't think
Valorant's
there's a
isn't.
perfect system, but I think there are better ones that they can take, and I feel like Overwatch is like reaching like the bottom set of the like battle pass tiers, if I'm being honest.
They're taking it from COD.
I disagree, but
I feel like this upcoming
I-
battle pass is gonna bump it up, but I
I-
believe this initial one is
Oh,
lower.
Okay.
I think for the price that it is, the $10 for all of that stuff in the battle pass, even though I think it should be more themed to what they were theming it to.
Yeah.
I think it's fairly good. I have no clue about other battle passes though, so you know what? I can't compare. What am I saying?
I think like based on other battle passes, like they provide you with
The
more.
money. Also, they provide you with the money to
they provide
win
you with
back
the
up.
opportunity to basically make back your money for the next season's
On-
pass at the very least, right?
Yep.
It's like
In
then
Yes, in Fortnite, yes. In
Fortnite,
COD,
Apex,
Apex.
yes. Because
Apex
like
also.
that does
But the
another thing.
others don't, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the better ones, most of them do. The better battle passes do, right?
Yep.
The only thing I accredit to Overwatch is that their achievements are and their challenges are fairly easy. That you don't need to think. Like that was kind of like a lot of other
But I've
battle
heard
passes
the opposite
downfalls.
as well.
You felt like that. Okay, I felt like the initial stages of the challenges were kind of annoying, like 20 team kills and 10
Yeah,
kills
I
each
think
role. I think
they adjusted
bettered
them
it.
fairly
Yeah.
well.
I also feel like they brought it down now to a level that's better,
Fairly
but,
okay.
Doable.
but like in terms of like not providing people with monetization, I feel like if they do that, I'm pretty sure they guarantee more people coming back next season to play.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that store. If that store, everything needs to be halved in that store.
Yeah.
Because my lord, oh my god,
$20 for a skin is like
their Black Friday sale was felt more like this should have been what the store should be priced at more, and even then it's a little bit high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have I was thinking about it. I was just like, I'm not even sure if they can legally go back and reduce the prices that quickly. I have a feeling they've shot the stuff.
No,
because
it's been done before. There are some, like, if you think of like some free to play games which shut down like not even a year within sale after selling things. Yeah, I think it's possible to lower the prices. I think it's better actually. It'll be better for them.
Yeah. I hope season 2 they make some changes, but I don't think that's happening. I think
Be a bit
It
optimistic.
depends on how they're selling, right? So if they've been selling very well, then that's a sign that the market is willing to pay that price.
Here's
If
the thing
they
though, right?
don't
So like
sell well,
when you're not given an option, how do you like what's your benchmark for selling well?
it's whatever their
Volume, right?
their
Volume
KPI
drives
is.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
like
whatever the KPI is.
it's basically the same as saying like you're giving your players no choice in the meta, right? Like the whole
No,
Kiriko,
the
which
choice is you buy it or not.
yeah, I think that's a lot easier said than done.
You're
It is,
giving
but
the
that is the ultimate choice. You either like so even with Witch Kiriko, like that one was bad, and that should have very well been like it is something that they changed later, but it shouldn't have been the case from the start. But
Yeah.
ultimately, that's what it is. It's you either buy or don't. It's how every game does it. Like the only way they can determine is whether you buy or not.
The choice
What
is
I
yours.
mean-
You yourself have to make the decision whether you're willing to put that money in or not. Some people have to then say no.
What I
You can't
mean,
depend on the company to like just do it for the sake of you. They're not looking out for you.
yeah, I get
what do you
that
what do you
aspect,
mean what do you mean by that session?
but
No, you were about to say what you mean.
Yeah, sorry, I kept
no.
on going on my bad.
No, what I mean is that like they without testing what another system would be like, how can you say that one is better than the other?
Well, then they have to then it's about time, right? Because we are still only like so Overwatch came out in October. Now it's only December. So it's only 3 months. If we are talking like a year down the line, then they have the time to test another system. They can't charge high prices in month 1, then go to low prices so soon in month 3 if they're making enough sales within the first couple of months. So, they're not going to make any changes within that first season if it's been doing good, if it's in their eyes doing well.
When
Which I
is
guess it
the
is.
when is the Microsoft purchase going through?
It's supposed to be next year, but there's also a problem there because I think the US is trying to block it. I think the UK still hasn't come to a decision,
I see.
and there's now a lot more concern it might not go through than it was
Sad.
back at launch.
Sadness.
Sad because I had a feeling that if Microsoft did purchase it, like all of these things would happen a lot faster.
I don't think so.
Because and the reason I think that is because Microsoft, I'm not saying that they don't want money. They offer I'm not saying that they want money, but I do think they also want a good impression a lot more than current Activision's is more willing to sell their soul for money. Microsoft, they want to keep a good reputation and make money.
Why I say no is because of Halo Infinite.
But even in Halo Infinite, right? Okay, like there are some admirable things, and I say some very, very lightly.
Halo
Okay.
Infinite.
Okay. One good thing which I think we'd like to see is the Battle Pass continuation after the season ends. Like that's a good thing, right? I also think, and Anuk, you can correct us here. I think in Halo,
so I can't give you.
No. You as a Halo fan might be able to say this, but I don't know how much you can like add for customization options in Halo, and I think that's what's.
Yep. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, let's continue up there.
No, I think that's what they kind of screwed up. They were like too caught up in we want to make changes, but not big changes. So let's change certain aspects only so that it's not too much of a change where people will go, this is not Halo anymore. Like when you look at the skin, it's not Halo anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I feel I might be, or this was actually a lot of people also said this thing. like the customization that you had in the older generations, like Halo 3, 2, 1, and all that stuff, the options were more. So you can like change with different sets of armor. So like you can use a different set on your left shoulder, a different set on your right shoulder. Whereas in Halo Infinite, you have to stick within that section of a armor class. So
really?
yeah, from what I understand at least. So you can only select this armor piece. It has to be combined with this armor piece. You can't combine it with a different set. So if you want to mix around, it's impossible. If they did change it, it would be better because you're given more options, more variability, which would encourage more players to customize. The whole point of the battle pass, the whole point of the skins and everything is customization. Right? In the end, you can be different from a different person. But in this, you're limiting the choice for the customers, which people don't want. They want more choices. It's not always is it good, but more choices is always better. But yeah, that's why I said like Halo is not Microsoft is not.
I mean, yeah, no, but I also agree. The Microsoft acquisition, like it sounds good, but will it really change a lot? It's
I
really
don't
hard
think so.
to say.
Yeah,
I also think they have more of an excuse to change things because they can blame the older administration and be like, that's the way they did it. So they have, because right now, I also like the Overwatch. I don't think it's the devs. I think it's the executives. But the Overwatch executives have an issue with admitting that they're wrong.
Yeah,
and they don't want to show it that much. So like they don't want to make such hasty changes because it makes them look bad.
True. But also, if you think of it this way, they might do what EA does to Respawn.
Make them not respawn.
No, they make Respawns or Apex their cash cow and just keep on pumping money for the company to make more shitty games.
Maybe. I hope this PvE thing is not like you have to pay $40 just to play the PvE.
I'm pretty sure they would.
I'm fairly certain it will be.
Yeah, I think it will be, but I'm just like, I just hope.
Optimistic, yeah.
Give me hope. Give me freedom or give me death.
Let's hope that they listen. They listen to the community thing about giving a skin for special events. It's a step in the right direction. Although I feel although giving a old skin is kind of a cheap move on Blizzard's end.
But it's good for new players who have never played before.
But
cheap for us.
But you're neglecting your older player base.
Okay, let me give you a recent example of Blizzard doing this, right? It's a World of Warcraft
Yes,
thing.
I saw the World of Warcraft
you see that
thing.
Yeah.
It's like giving
now
a dragon lore to everyone. Yes, I know.
Yeah, that's when you give $1,000 skin to like people. To be fair, that skin is not worth anything close to $2,000. But yes. I mean, I have it and I've seen it.
No, but
it's just a dragon.
here's more what I mean, right? Like, what is it? Okay, is it one because they don't have any extra skins to sort of give for events?
They wanted more people to get access to that skin. They didn't understand why people were. It's like Pink Mercy. There's no point of hoarding that skin. It's just a skin.
No.
They wanted more people to.
I'm talking about like Overwatch, not World of Warcraft.
Okay, yeah.
About the Overwatch thing. I'm just talking about like why give an old skin.
It's again just for it's for newer players because they would have never had access to that skin without buying it.
Yeah, but then like, what in your eyes is better?
Well, making a new skin, but that's me as an old player.
But then who does it? Think of it objectively. Who do you?
But okay, so even some old players probably don't have that skin either. So they
I didn't have it. Didn't have it until I opened it on my last loot box. I would have been. I can get it.
There is a portion of people who don't have the skin.
Yep.
Okay.
People who don't play the game as often.
Okay. what happens to the people who have it? What do they
And
get?
Tough
Seshan,
shit.
Seshan, wait. I'll tell you tough shit. This is exactly what happened during Anniversary Remix.
What do you mean, the recolor skins?
Yeah, the weekly skins. I had all of them. I didn't get
Yeah,
anything for completing them.
I
But
think
I was
all of us
happy.
had
I got the Mardi Gras Ash. I never got that.
Exactly. Like it helped you all because you all were able to get the skins. But I got nothing out of that event. I just it was just nothing.
It's
My
just
my argument for that is the fact that they branded it as such.
they branded it as like you can earn skins in game.
As a like a final farewell to Overwatch.
But they never said that the free skins in the new one are going to be like brand new. They just said they're going to be free.
What?
It's not a. It's like in the upcoming events. They always said they're going to give new. They're going to give new free skins for free for completing challenges.
Okay.
Did I say new skins? I mean they're going to give skins for completing challenges. They didn't necessarily say they're going to be event styled skins for those challenges. Look, I to be honest, it sucks, especially for me because I'm fairly certain I spent coins buying those skins just
Yes,
before.
especially the Echo one.
Yeah. I bought the Echo one, and I think I bought the Mercy as well. So when I saw those two skins being the ones given, I was like, oh, I spent money on those skins. I spent coins on those skins. But I can see benefits to the people who don't have them. Like this is their good chance to get them without spending $20 on it.
Yeah,
They get
new
it for free.
players.
New players,
Purna can
old
get
players who didn't have it. Purna can get it. Like, don't you want Purna to get the skin?
Purna to get the winged mercy.
Don't
Okay.
you want Purna to be fucking on with the wing? mercy?
I understand that, but I don't see that as being better than having
I
a new
think-
skin.
I think the argument that you're making is that they should just do more than just this.
Yeah. Which
they should
is
be giving
fair.
out the old skins as Dilantha say, but they should also have some new stuff that you can earn along with that. They should just do more than what they're doing because they
They
can.
should just do more. Yeah.
Because they should try and like give out the old stuff that you can't really get without paying for anymore. But also,
You know what I think happened though with that whole thing? I think they didn't intend on giving free skins at all.
Until
But because of community, they needed to change. So they were like, okay, what do we give? We can't give too many free skins that we were going to charge for. So I think there's one new skin,
the
right?
Brigitte
In that
one,
lot.
yeah.
The Brigitte one is new.
It's an epic.
Let's just throw in two. I mean, Seshan,
I think they were going to.
also
I have a
epic.
feeling they were going to sell that Brigitte skin, but then
Yeah, but they
that's
put it
true.
into this free one. So I think that's what ended up happening with giving Winged Mercy and the because are those supposed to be Christmas skins or event skins?
No. Brigitte will happen during Christmas.
Yeah.
Winged Mercy, I think, is
Okay.
going to happen
For the-
during the Olympus event,
And then
and the
Echo one
Kakashi is a New Year's skin anyway.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, wait. Why
yeah,
are these
so it's
two
each
Christmas
event.
ones? But yeah, each event, yeah. And those are skins that fit those events. But
I like how now
Yeah.
within the 9 weeks, there's 3 events technically happening.
yeah.
fun.
Cool. All right. So monetization,
yeah.
we hate it. We love it. No, we mostly hate it.
Final conclusion, Blizzard needs to do more.
Blizzard Activision needs to
Get
do
your
more.
shit together.
Microsoft. Get your shit together, Blizzard. All right. So let's move on to the next portion of this, which is now we're done talking about the cosmetic side of Overwatch. Let's talk about the part where you mostly can just get it for free, which is playing the game.
The actual part of the game that is good. The good part of the
Yes.
game.
Yes, yes. And the way we'll do this is first we'll talk about general things, and then we'll talk about each character individually. We'll talk about general things for a little bit, not too long, hopefully. But for example, we move from 6v6 to 5v5. One tank instead of two tanks. Thoughts?
Cut down queue time ish.
As a tank main, I'm okay with it. I'm actually better equipped than having to not rely on another tank to mess up the whole
Deal with
game.
the other tank.
As the support main, I feel like there needs to be more given to supports. As I mean, anyway, I think Blizzard is looking at reworking it because supports have become like a very easy target, and like they've always been the target even in 6v6. But
Yeah.
right now, the only characters that have sort of a get out of jail free card
Kiriki.
is Kiriko with the teleport, Lucio with the speed boost,
Moira.
with the fade,
Mercy.
Mercy with the guardian angel.
I
But
think we're
others
just
Ana
naming
doesn't
all
have
the
anything.
characters now.
Brigitte does.
no. So Brigitte doesn't have one, right? Like Brigitte's probably like
Oh no, Brigitte has one. She bash away. That's the way I play her. Like I get in, if I start to die, I just turn and boom.
the thing is like it doesn't allow for like as far as like the others.
No, it doesn't. But that with Brigitte, you just have to. You just have to get good.
Dash away.
Anyways.
Well, the method is you bash them. Not bash. You whip shot them so they go far. Then you turn around and
And then
bash away,
bash
and you
away.
go far.
Mm.
And it's about the equivalent of a Moira gap when you do that.
Yeah, okay. That's not always the situation.
It's not always, but it's
Okay, here's why, right? So like I say like yes, that's theoretically yes it's possible, but what the other heroes have is a one ability getaway.
What
Right.
the other heroes have is an easier way of doing it. I think Brigitte, you just have to.
Yeah, I think
You
Brigitte
just
needs
have to
something.
practice doing that a bit
Yeah.
better.
I mean, sure. Bap.
I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm genuinely trying to explain why you can get away with it.
I understand you
okay,
saying it
okay.
theoretically, but its practicality is not.
No, practically,
Brigitte
that's how I
aside.
use it.
But it's
Practically,
not
that's
going to
how I
work all the time.
Yeah, but
Brigitte aside.
technically, all of them aren't going to work technically all the time. Sometimes.
Okay, fine. But these ones have a higher chance of working.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that-
Zenyatta doesn't have.
Zenyatta's
Zenyatta doesn't have.
Zenyatta's snap kick was supposed to be that, but it doesn't do that well.
Zenyatta's snap kick is
Oh, no,
not a
Zenyatta-
defensive ability. Zenyatta's snap kick is such an offensive ability. You just go to people and bonk.
Ana's
it's-
sleep dart
it's
is
good,
supposed
though.
to be. Huh?
Zenyatta's that kick is good against like people who don't can't really move. Mobility heroes against anti-mobility or not non-mobile heroes. Sorry.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like-
Just
So, like,
go to an
some-
Orisa and just knock her back consistently.
Yeah, Norisa, Reinhardt that does well.
I'm saying in terms of like a get out,
In terms of get out, it's
Yeah, so
sure.
he's not like in terms of purely get out. Like Ana's sleep dart is only viable if it's not on cooldown, which is sometimes a very rare case. Like very rarely should an Ana player be holding on. Should they be holding on to a sleep dart like that?
Wait. On cooldown, all of these abilities are on cooldown.
In the sense that like
Oh.
so Ana's sleep dart cooldown is like longer
Quite
than
long.
longer than like a Kiriko swift step, longer than a Lucio speed boost, than a Moira Fade,
Right.
Guardian Angel,
Right.
right? So like
I think the main thing though with Ana is that you're mostly a little further back than a Kiriko or a Lucio.
yeah.
And so if someone comes at you, you should just have a sleep dart at the ready for the pool.
yeah, you should, right? But again, not always the case and not always the easiest. Like saving your sleep dart, like in this current meta with supports, is like not a. I don't think it's like a thing. Like Ana's
I mean,
utility has to be made more. Ana's utility has to be made more offensive, like in Overwatch 2.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think she works for. I think if you die on Ana, at that point, you just have to get good.
Okay.
Spoken
Not
like a
everything can just be get good.
Just get good, man. That's what I'm
honestly,
saying.
honestly, most of my arguments for the supports is just get good.
You can't just. Oh,
Actually,
gosh.
you can use that argument for everything.
you can.
You know what? I'm moving on from supports. I can't. Someone else take over.
Because no,
Screw this
Ana,
shit.
I
No,
don't-
shut up.
Ana,
We're moving
Ana, I
on.
Ana, I don't know what.
I've
you can
had enough
change
of your
now.
bullshit.
I think Ana you can leave alone. I think she's fine.
No, she's not.
I think she's fine because she does so much damage and healing that her being slightly easier to kill than the others is fine in my book.
No, like, and Ana is like in this meta, it's like Ana is like not a high heal or high damage hero.
Yeah,
She's not.
I mean, I
Get
play her
good,
like that.
Seth.
I'm fine. I'm
Get
good.
Okay.
I'm
stop,
factually
stop,
saying
stop,
it's not because
Yeah,
Stop.
joking.
stop,
her
stop,
value
stop,
is
stop,
her
stop,
utility.
stop. Yeah, okay. Enough. We've heard enough of Anna. Enough Anna.
Oh my lord.
I played enough of her. It's so. Anyway. Oh my god.
Okay. Who are we talking about next?
Get
Uh,
good.
Wait. Are we talking about? Okay, so we did support, and
Yeah.
Anuk talked about tank. Should we do damage? And I think that's why Akshan comes in because he plays more damage than the rest of us.
do I?
Probably.
I think we all play
As your main role, I mean, no, we all play it, but I feel like you play more damage as your single role compared to
Maybe.
the others. Yeah.
Maybe.
So, what do you think of damage in Overwatch 2?
I like it.
Why?
I'm
Because you get
enjoying
good at it. Because you've gotten good at it.
Well, one, there's a lot less shield, so there's a lot less. Okay, let me kill the shield. Oh, there's a new shield. All right, let's kill the. Oh, there's a new shield. Oh, okay, let's kill.
Actually, there's one point which you three really haven't spoken about, which I'd like to talk about, is passives, role passives. So
Let's go back to support then. Passive. Does that matter?
do you think the Seshan support passive? What do you think? Good.
I think it's good for only certain heroes.
Yeah, I
think
think the
it's
ones
better.
who struggled, like Baptiste, Ana,
And Brig.
I
think Ana benefit. I think
Brig-
Ana and
don't
Bap
really benefit.
have benefited the most.
100%. I love like the fact that Baptiste couldn't heal himself with his own grenades was absolutely shocking. And even now, I still can't believe that doesn't work. So the fact that he can heal himself is good.
Yeah, the Ana thing, just because like it's a waste of a nade to heal yourself. Like
Yeah,
It's a waste of a
this-
nade. And now also, if you sleep dart someone that came at you, you can just, while they're sleeping, just wait and just let yourself heal up.
And then whip snap them. Yeah. So I think the
Yeah.
support passive is good. Anuk tank one is less knockback, right?
Yes, let's knock back.
Also, let's
okay.
outcharge.
Let's also. I am.
If someone shoots you, they get us outcharge.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, being the only tank, yeah, that's okay. That's all charge because you're
Less
like the
knockback
biggest.
makes sense because you are a big chunky boy or girl.
But
or
if
robot.
you're trying to go for the POTGs, it's a bit annoying. So, like in Greece.
All right, Mr. POTG. We,
I don't go for
Can you
wins.
believe-
I go for
can you
everything.
believe Anuk's point is I don't get POTGs fast enough. Akshan, yours is the
Movement
damage
abil-
is
movement
changing.
ability.
Is it movement? I thought
It's
it's
movement.
the
yeah.
reload.
It's movement.
It is movement and reload. That's
Yeah.
the thing some people complain about. The fact that, who's this fellow? I don't know
Soldier?
what the character was. Sojourn. She
Oh,
can
Sojourn.
shoot and then boom, she just disappears off the map. she,
Off the map.
yeah, yeah, pretty much because she just jumps out and like into like a window in another building and is gone.
Right.
But I think they should remove the speed boost. I think they should keep the reload speed increase because that's fun when you get a kill and then as Ash especially being able to reload fast is nice.
Quick reload is very nice. Yeah. I also
But
like
that
doing
also comes
soldiers.
with it's also a con, right? For like Genji, Tracer, they're like now annoying to deal with.
Yeah, so if they remove the speed boost, I think that would help with those two as well. And they only keep the reload speed thing because
Would it-
for each
would it-
kill.
Would it not be beneficial for them to keep the speed boost and the reload be the same? I'm just asking for opinion. Like, cause why I say this is because like Tracer's normally fast reload in general.
Yeah.
Now with her
You want
faster
it to be
reload,
faster? Just
Huh?
generally? You want the speed to be faster when she gets killed?
I would rather have her speed be faster than having her reload be faster because now she has a lesser time to reload and she can kill you. Whereas if it's speed on, she has to move to that section and you can always do something with that information. If it's position wise, you can do more things. Where if it's kill wise, you are more susceptible to dying faster. No? What do you think?
I don't know. Someone else has to answer this.
I don't know. I think I feel like for Tracer, if she gets a kill and she reloads, her reload is, as you said, her reload's already fast enough. I don't think having it being a faster reload is going to make her kill harder. I think it's just a convenience for that moment, really, for the player.
I guess.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's going to change too much. Sombra
she's
helps.
Yeah, Sombra is also now a nuisance. I mean, regardless of the passives, they are still annoying, but I feel like it's
Yes.
a bit more annoying.
Reaper's the one who benefits a lot from this.
Yeah.
He gets a kill and then suddenly pop, 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 pop comes to you.
Yeah, it's true.
Especially with his ult. He kills one person in the ult and suddenly he's a Beyblade.
Go.
So it's
Beyblade! So that's damage.
that's damage. No, well, that's the royal passives. Yeah.
Yeah. I like damage. Damage is fun. You can get a kill and go ha. It means a lot. It means a lot more when you get a kill because that means now suddenly it's a 4v5 and then it's a lot more meaningful than when it was 6v6.
Then a 6v5. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Widow's a lot easier to play, my lord, with less shields and stuff.
Are we moving on to hero base now?
Yeah.
Hero
So while we are gonna do a tier list later on, first want to talk about the new 3, which is Kiriko, Sojourn,
We can
and
talk about them
Shankar
as we
Queen.
go along, right?
I wanted
can talk about it
to
in
kind of
tier
put
list.
them.
Oh,
Put
on
them
their own.
I want to do a little highlight about them because they're new, like they're brand new heroes.
All right.
Kind of
So
big
let's
thing.
start with the first one that we all got to experience in the beta, Sojourn. New
Yeah.
damage character.
Damage boy, Dilantha, your main. Well,
Do you
And-
know something I learned about Sojourn? Apparently, her damage, even though her fire rate is higher, she does less damage in a clip than a Widowmaker assault rifle.
Oh.
yeah.
Makes sense.
That is quite interesting. I had no idea.
So DPS with
I mean,
DPS
she
is
makes
in
up for it with the railgun.
Yeah,
She
makes-
does, that is
with the
true.
railgun, but also I think she has more control over the accuracy because Widow it's a very large spread when you're
Very
doing that.
large spray. Yeah.
You have to be like in their face.
But
to pick it up.
Sojourn spray also increases with every shot you take, right?
Not as much
increases-
as Widows.
She
not
doesn't
as
have
much
a
as
Not as much as Widows, but
She doesn't have a spray, but the size, as you can
the
see,
accuracy. Yeah, the accuracy goes off a little bit.
right.
there's a small
It does
pool you
happen.
have.
Yeah, but she's interesting. Obviously, we can't talk about her at a pro level, because in the pro scene she's become an absolute monster.
The
Oh,
menace.
she's
Mhm.
headshots
Anyone who's
everywhere.
very good at railgun headshot accuracy is
Yeah,
it's
if you are
scary.
good at Widow, here's better Widow.
He is better. He is faster Widow. Yeah.
Here's Tracer, but a Widow.
Wow.
but she's a fun character to play.
She-
The next one who is I can't say is a fun character to play though is
Junker Queen.
Chanka Queen. You
Oh,
put
she
it
is-
on it.
Love playing Junker Queen.
She is fun though. Like, why do you say it's not fun?
She's so fun.
I can't tell
Sorry.
if you're. I can't tell who's being serious or not. But here's the thing:
I'm
she's. I'm not saying okay. She's not as bad as people make her out to be. Some people say she's one of the worst characters. By the way, Anuk, from the new lot at least.
Yes.
Yeah, high.
But I don't know. Just something. I feel like she doesn't replace any of the current tanks that are there. She's definitely
she's not meant.
like.
She's not meant to replace the current tank. She's meant to.
But as
be
a as
her own-
as a solo tank role, she should have. It would have been nice. Like Ramatra coming in is going to be a kind of a replacement in the solo tank arena, right? At least that's how he's looking at the moment.
yeah.
Tune in to the next podcast where I say Ramatra is absolute shit. But
See,
like
the thing is,
you know, Junker Queen hasn't really like I don't see people going, "Oh, I'm a Junker Queen main." You know?
no. See, the thing is, right? Like
I'd like to be a Junker Queen.
Of course
in
you
this
would.
meta,
Mhm.
it's more rather than in Overwatch 1 where everything is like I can solo kill everyone. And this is more team based meta, if that makes sense. So
Okay,
why I say
so-
this is in Junker Queen's strat, at least from what I see and what I do, I use shout when everyone's either hurt or when we are gonna get low. So like instead of if there's no Zenyatta, we want extra armor or health in a smaller area. It's good, right? To heal or give some sort of a support.
Mhm.
So you can technically classify her as a not a solo tank. I would say she's more of a team-based tank, situational team-based tank.
She's not a Roadhog where you just go around. Your team goes to the point and your Roadhog goes behind the enemy, hooks them
Yeah.
and kills a support, and then goes for the rest.
So, like,
Yeah.
he's a definite solo tanker, but
Junker
whereas-
Queen is good when you pair her with the right person.
Yeah.
Like
So
Brigitte or
even
Reaper.
Reaper, exactly, Reaper, because both of them are shotguns. They can close range. You're dead instantly.
Yeah. The
Mhm.
thing about Junker Queen is don't go for their tank with the Junker Queen.
You can
Go
use
for
that tank
she's
as a
better.
health vampire. Like, you know,
Yeah.
using
And the
health.
other thing is like if you keep meleeing, like if you consistently melee everyone that you come near, you get in their face, your healing is consistently going up and up and up.
You can technically survive for a very long time because of a health regen.
Yeah.
Not health,
You have to like get into a rhythm of how you play her in order to play her well, because she's not a she's not like Roadhog where hook kill.
there's no sequence. And like
Yeah.
Roadhog is. This is more
Yeah.
of being a just try to get as much damage output and heal yourself in return for that damage output that you do.
And also get used to where the knife goes when you throw it.
Yep.
And when you pull it back.
All about
And
placement. That's why I think like she's not. I wouldn't say she's like the extreme worst tank, in a sense.
She's like Doomfist in the sense of you have to get good at her.
All
There's
right,
a high
well,
skill
I changed my mind. Junker Queen is now an S tier character. Anyway,
No, not SDA, but sure.
It's
the
there, but
latest character we have,
Kiriko.
Kiriko.
here we go.
Seshan, the floor is
Mhm.
yours.
Kiriko.
Kiriko.
Best support.
Best support.
Best
I also
support.
think she's quite a nice support to play.
She.
Heals a lot.
I believe she was properly made and fits in well for Overwatch 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
even if she's not the character that they put the most amount of thought behind. She definitely fits in well. I agree that like some of the changes that they did, like some of the minor changes, with like the swift step invulnerability and all that stuff, probably makes a bit more sense to like reduce her survivability. But I think she's a pretty well balanced and pretty good hero. She's definitely the best support, I'd say, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, she does amazing heals, and like, if you have good accuracy with your kunai shots, like headshot, triple damage, really good. You can solo quite a few solos, and like, fight DPS that are trying to flank and kill you. You can deal damage to enemy tank and then sort of like get away. All granted that you have decent aim and an understanding of how to play her, but as a character overall, I think she's like very well done.
Agree. She's definitely fitted in like very, very well. And like I said, good thing is the movement ability, healing is great.
Yeah.
Suzu helps out a lot.
Yeah.
Ultimate, good.
But like those are like the reasons why like that was kind of the point, like trying to bring earlier with supports. That's the kind of survivability and get out of
That all
situation
support should have.
that all supports should have to some degree, because they are most often the first to be attacked, and so
Yeah.
helping them to increase survivability while maintaining it as a skill, in the sense that like as a Lucio it's to wall ride and speed boost out, as a Moira it's to jump fade, for Kiriko it's sort of like spatial awareness to your teammates and when to back off and keep you away.
Yeah. I mean, like, so think like they really need to, especially the way support is now, they need to make some changes. If they make some changes, more people will be encouraged to support, because that's like now the biggest problem with Q. It's that not enough people are playing the support role.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is.
So
If you want to be good at support, you have to play harder than damage or tank right now.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why like it becomes so tiring now for me to play support that I've just been like,
We had this
screw this.
conversation
Y'all.
like that, son.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Clearly I'm broken.
Yeah, because I think you and me were talking about this as well, right, Dilantha?
Yeah.
On stream.
Yeah, I think I can't remember, but we've had this discussion before, like this thing about support changes are needed. The thing is like there's also this it's a matter of when, and also like what they will end up doing.
Okay, I'll ask you. Sorry, finish this.
No, you go for it.
I was gonna ask you, what would you change if you were given the option to change in the support role?
Okay, so basically, right, this is what I would do. You see, healers never lose health.
Stop calling
If
them
they
healers.
do that, right?
Stop calling them healers.
Sorry, didn't mean to offend them. Supports never lose health, right? They're just there. They never lose health. They just keep on living and supporting people. I was about to say healing, but I didn't.
I did have an idea for support, because when we saw that Kiriko's the fox, when we didn't know what she was, we just saw the fox. I suggested that we have a support which cannot die but cannot contest.
What?
It's
they never die,
like
but they can't contest the point.
It's like a hidden Sombra.
Yeah, an invincible character who can't contribute other than helping the team.
I see.
Okay.
Which would be terrible.
That broken hero aside, I think it's high time we get on to.
You think that they should increase the survival? Wait. You think the change that they should make to supports is increase their survivability?
Who, me?
We
No,
Yeah.
no.
Or was that a
No.
joke?
That was a joke, eh?
Oh, okay.
You thought he genuinely meant they should
Seshan.
never lose health?
They should never lose health. What?
It's just you pick support, and when you pick your character, they don't even have a health bar. It's just like
Here's the thing. I don't want to make up. I honestly can't think of what the change will be, because a change there will maybe require a change somewhere else as well. I don't think they can just make one big change to support and then not have a compensation for it.
Well, let's look at the
I
reported
think-
changes.
I think that supports need to change not on a class level, but on a hero level.
like
I
some heroes.
like I said, right? I think some heroes that need a better escape ability, and I think some heroes that aren't like Mercy, for example, that can't defend on her by herself need some sort of better alternative.
Speak for yourself. I 1v1 the Reaper one day.
All right.
That's-
Shut up, and your 0.01% of situations.
My God.
Anyways,
Okay. All right.
I did well.
uh-huh.
Anyway. Good Lord.
I think it's pertinent that we should say this. What rank are we all at?
Oh no! Come on, Akshan, don't do that.
I mean, it will clarify some things for some people.
Okay. Well.
I'm gold in tank and damage. I just got it, to be fair, and silver in support. Although silver 1, so it'll hopefully go into gold soon.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go
Anuk?
next? My
I'm
next.
just gonna go out next and just say I'm unranked. I haven't done rank.
That's why I didn't do Seshan. So Anuk, go.
I don't really care. I mean, like, I don't have the time for it.
Okay. I mean, if you were given the time, would you do it?
Yeah, if I had the time, sure.
What rank were you last?
Uh,
What was the rank?
Yes, I think you was gold, right?
Yeah, gold
No.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, Overwatch 1.
Yeah,
For me, tank is plat. Everything else is silver because I don't really play as much support, anyways. In general, DPS hardly because. So silver for other two.
I'm surprised you. I think next season you might be able to get your DPS to gold. I feel like it's possible if you put in a little more time.
Yeah, I can. It's more or less because I don't really main it as such. So like I didn't feel like the need to. I just got the role to get the competitive points for the time being. At least you have a standing point where you're not so low.
Is that how that works?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
I actually don't know how the competitive. I don't know how the competitive point distribution works. Does it take it by role or by
role? Each role gets its own competitive points. So now in general, if
really,
yeah, that's how you always get it. That's why I've always done like all 3 roles as much as possible in Overwatch 1 at least.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it only gives the highest roll.
No.
No.
I don't
Also,
know how
every game, not every game, every time you rank up, I think you get competitive points. No,
Yep,
don't
15. You anyways get it before you win.
You get
Really?
competitive points anyway when you play. Yeah.
I was losing so much back then.
Are we gonna move on to our final? I don't know.
Yeah.
The last section. Well, is there anything else? Map pools.
Dilantha didn't give us his rank.
Yes, there are.
No, it's okay. We can move on to map. We can move on to map pools. We don't need to talk about my rank.
Oh no. Let's. What is it?
It's goal
Oh,
5 in
Nice.
tank.
All right.
And silver 1 and 2 in support and
That's fine. That's fine.
damage. Yeah.
In the ballpark of gold. Yeah.
Yeah, getting there.
All right. So, with that in mind, let's discuss. Let's just quickly talk about map pools. We're not map experts. what do you think of the new maps? Let's start with the new push mode in general, I guess.
I'm
Coliseum.
okay with it. I'm okay with it. After a while, it gets a bit boring. Obviously, consistency, but it's not
I
as
agree.
bad as people. I don't. It's not as bad as people say it is.
It's not terrible. I think there's like when there's a one-side bias on like
You
if
either
you're-
get wrecked or
yeah,
you're the
no,
wrecker.
no, that's what I mean. That's like if it's a balanced game, I feel like it's fairly enjoyable.
Yeah,
But like if
but
it's
it's not the map's fault, right? It's the team's fault, team balance.
it's not the map's fault. But what I mean is like it's like the overall experience, because like it's basically the Overwatch experience, right? It's like how you play the game and like what you experience when you play it. Like the games that are like fairly even and like you're sort of having a back and forth, I think are the best of any of the modes. Like like all modes, like if it's a constant, not constant, but like a decent back and forth between the two teams, like those are like the best games, and same holds true for push. But like when it becomes like an absolute steamroll on one side, I feel like push becomes a lot more difficult.
But it
Yes.
ends faster, at least in comparison to the other games.
When you get steamrolled, it ends fast.
Yeah, so you can like get out of the game faster.
Actually, no, it doesn't.
You get
Because
steamrolled right fast. So
no, I don't agree with that. Only because sometimes what ends up happening is like it takes a lot more time, because like the robot has to travel quite a distance, right? Like that.
no, but if you're getting steamrolled, I'm saying in that team that
Here's the thing though, right? Like the chance of you like losing every single battle and like them making it all the way to your spawn point, those games are like one in 1,000. Like, but there are like those, like we've had like a couple of games recently, right? Like on New Queen Street, where it's like the other team is like clearly winning, but like there are times where we get the bot back and we try to push, and we like push it a few meters and then they come and take it back.
yeah, fair enough. But okay, I will ask you this question: how long does it take for a push map? If in general,
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10
How long
minutes.
does it take to finish a 3-pointer?
5, okay,
2.5 hours at the earliest, and sometimes it takes about 5 or 6
So
hours.
it's about 5 minutes around.
Yeah.
So
it's
in
about-
in maximum 15 minutes,
Yeah.
if you're balanced.
Oh, actually 15 or more, really.
Yeah. So in that case, I feel like push maps are faster. That's why I said.
Yeah. Oh, you mean if it's balanced? Yeah. I mean, even if it's
Push-
steamroll, it's faster.
If you get steamrolled, yeah, I guess push
I mean,
3-point.
yes, push maps are like a sweet spot in between control and
hybrid.
and hybrid.
So let's see.
What about the
I
new
feel-
maps though?
Does
But-
anyone miss 2 CP?
No.
Nope.
Not really, no. Let's no.
I-
Played a bit of
You miss Paris, Dilantha?
I played a
you
bit of
miss
assault in the arcade. No.
I think it's still okay to add that back to
For
quick play.
5v5?
Not competitive.
No,
not competitive.
No,
Not
no
competitive.
quick play, please.
I-
I want to enjoy getting my weeklies.
I don't know. It's just to me it doesn't. Again, maybe it's just because I'm not too bothered about it, but I don't really see it like push and this being a big difference. Like it feels like the same amount of pressure to deal with.
I think the likelihood of you getting a one-sided match in an assault game mode is far
Higher.
more higher. It's like far more
Yeah.
likely to happen.
In
Yeah.
a push, you can always
quick-
counter balance or you can counter it.
Yeah, like that's kind of the
Yeah.
difference between 2CP and push.
Push.
It's the fact that like there's enough time to counter in a push game, whereas in 2CP, you lose the first point.
Paris, for
You
example,
lose
that
the first point, you've lost. Yeah.
That Paris, that bottleneck itself, you're screwed if you can't pass through.
Okay. 2 CP except Paris.
Okay,
Horizon
well,
Lunar Colony.
Yeah, even that is also a bottleneck.
Horizon Lunar Colony.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's
only-
weird that those
What about
maps-
even Voskaya? Like those are all like one entrance. Like unless you're like a special hero that can like fly and or TP onto another side. And it's
For-
most
even Paris and this one also have like ways to get around if you can fly.
yeah.
But if you can,
But there's like only how many characters can play? Few Echo,
Diva,
Farah, Diva. That's all.
Ara, Echo, and well, you could also do the May wall teleport,
But like,
and then everyone.
but in general, you could
Yeah, you have to get good. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Get good.
No, I agree. Those
only good,
maps which bottlenecked it were not, especially Paris. Like there was a very obvious way they could have gotten around it, and they chose not to do it.
the
so.
only good assault maps were Anubis and Hanamura, and even then I was like, please, me not.
Yeah. Yeah, even
Alright,
Hanamura,
alright,
it's like
fair
one entrance.
Unless
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
Temple of
Sniper and,
Anubis is a one entrance.
Actually, if you think about it, they're all one entrances.
Yeah, they're all one
Even
entrance.
Anubis and all, yeah. It's just that they have like a little bit of a hole which you can go through and.
Yeah.
But with the
make a push
5v5, with the
further.
5v5, it's even worse because you
Yeah.
can't hold it.
I think the issue with that mod is that if you as the attacking team have to just win 2 fights.
Also,
And you win.
in Overwatch 2, it's worse because arcade is not roll queue,
Yes.
which makes it even more painful when the enemy team
Although-
goes when the enemy team
All
goes
tank.
yeah, like all tank
Orisa, Ryan, Junker, Doom.
And
or
then
like
one healer.
or like three
I'm
tanks
not
and
gonna
2
do a
healers.
queue argument because that's gonna take too long. So
Yeah, we're not doing a roll queue. That's an Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
Let's just look at the new maps. So
Well, not in Overwatch 1 to begin with, kids.
yes.
Let's,
Esperanza.
yeah. I like
like it.
Esperanza. I like it quite a bit. I like the little entrance in the corner that you can get to the other side quicker.
I think it's made nice, but I think it's I think some of the entryways are a little bit difficult if you don't if you haven't played you
Yeah,
haven't played.
notice a lot of second players don't even use the side entrances.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? So like it's a map that it gets more familiar and like easier to use the more you play it. It's not.
I mean, that's
it's
any
not a
game,
first.
right?
No, I mean like it's not a.
That's all maps
Isn't that,
though.
isn't that all maps?
No, I feel like as a first time map, some maps are better than others.
But like push is supposed to be an experience that you learn.
No. Okay, so for example, right, Queen Street versus Esperanza, like the 2 new maps, or well, Colosseo even.
Colosseum, so it's also experience you can use.
I feel no. What I mean is,
I think I know what you mean. Like I remember New Queen Street. I remember knowing where it was pretty easy to find all of the ways
Yeah,
to get to one.
like
XP.
to get to a certain point in Colosseo and in New Queen Street is like a lot easier. Like if you're playing the map for the first time.
Let me try and see how.
I think that
Maybe.
Esperanza as a map, like I like the layout, and like after you get to know the map, after you get to know the map, of course it's easy. But like as you're playing like your first couple games, it becomes a bit difficult.
I'd say that's
I guess
that's fine.
makes
I'd
sense.
say that's. I get that, but I think that's fine. I think it just means that it's more of it. It makes it. It's a bit more of a learning curve. But if you're a flanker, if you're a run around, you're Sombra or Tracer, you go around the back. When you start to learn those things, then it's very nice.
Yeah. Okay, what are the new
Queen Street.
Midtown?
Uh,
Oh, are we going map by map? Okay, fine. East.
You wanted to push.
Yeah, push.
let's do all the push
Esperanza, New Queen Street. Then, yeah, like you said.
Starts
I
off-
like New Queen Street.
There's a lot of high level places in New Queen Street, which is good for Sojourn or Widowmaker, any of the high level, high incline places for high damage characters.
I like
Yeah.
Brigitte on that map. I don't know why. I feel like there's so many corners I can turn where I can just swack and then go behind the wall.
Swag.
Yeah. Swag.
Yeah, swag. Like a swacking.
Then
Then
Colosseo, I find it annoying near the bridge.
Yeah.
I think
Where-
I think the close spawn is not close enough.
No, I think that is
Mhm.
fine. Honestly.
And I
I
feel
would-
like the
like if I really think about it, I think all the close spawns are not that close.
Oh no.
I feel like Esperanza is
that's
like the
closest.
biggest. Like Esperanza is the closest. New Queen Street is kind of okay.
If you know the route, yes. If you don't know the route, no. Because I remember the first few times I had no idea that you could take this route and get to this place.
No, here's the
So-
thing. Like
But then that goes back to that argument of knowing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
route. So
no, but like even knowing the routes in Colosseo, the issue is that like the difference between original spawn and forward spawn is that one is just up and the other one's just down.
But
Mm.
the closeness to the middle point is not so far.
Yeah, okay, middle point, yeah, and that's like as a counter to
For them
them pushing back, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all, but that's like all forward spawns. What I mean is that if your team is already ahead, getting back to them is a lot more difficult because one, it feels further off, and two, because the middle section is so difficult to get through.
I don't think you need to go through that route. You don't have to go through the middle. You can go on the left side.
Yeah, what I mean is like that fountain area, no, and
Yeah.
like even getting there seems far.
Yeah, I guess you could say.
Think about it like this, like from New Queen Street forward spawn, you go straight through that shop, that window aisle that opens up to the main area.
Uh-huh.
From there you can cross over from that side. Like it's a straight fast route. From Esperanza you can go from that corner area
yeah.
and you can make it to middle, or you can make it to the
To the
forward
right.
spawn checkpoint on the other side. Whereas
Yeah.
Colosseo is like
Mhm.
really far.
Okay. Yeah.
Lovely. So next up is the next set of maps,
Circuit
which
Royale.
are hybrid. Let's go with hybrid maps. So Midtown and
Midtown.
Paris.
Oh, Midtown.
Paris.
Pariso.
Town.
I don't
How
like
does
Paris.
Paris look like again? I forgot.
I really hate Paris. So.
I feel Midtown is a bit of a joke.
Where the under the bridge?
Midtown
I
is
think
a bit of a
both.
joke.
I think
bridge?
both. I think
Where-
if you,
I like
Both.
I like Midtown on the payload.
even I also like
Like,
Midtown on the payload part. I hate the I hate the
Hate
capture
the-
point.
Yeah, the bus.
Capture
in
point?
the middle.
Oh, you
Such
mean
a-
wait? But that point you mean?
The
You
part where it's
can
assault.
you. There are counters to that.
Yeah. There's a counter to everything.
No, but no, unlike like Paris, where it's sometimes impossible to even to pass through.
But
This is-
how many games have you had where like you're stuck because the defending team is like
Oh, I just realized. Imagine Ramatra on that map, on like those parts.
Oh, he's
Mm.
He just goes in the middle and pom with the punching.
I don't know how his ability is gonna work, so we've got to see when it comes out.
but
He just through shields.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
punches through shields.
can't play Reinhardt anymore. Damn
but
it.
even
I don't think I've ever been so stuck on Midtown that I haven't gotten the point. But
That's what I'm
again,
thinking.
that,
I think
that-
Pariso has that
that's-
same problem though. That bridge area, like obviously that comes to a team and a skill thing to like
Yeah.
it's a skill issue.
get good.
It's a skill issue.
No. This is not even get good. It's the skill issue meme. It's just a skill issue. Yeah, I think in Pariso the only difference is in Midtown people are playing a bit more forward because they're able to, and in Pariso not so much. At least that's what I felt.
I think both those maps have just like one way of getting in.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I would say it's a bit better than the Overwatch 1 assault maps.
Yeah, it's better than Assault, but it's still annoying.
It is annoying that that's the whole point of like trying to bottleneck them into one area. If you're given like different routes, then obviously there's no point even guarding the point, right? Because people can enter from any direction. But like it is you can easily counter it in comparison to the other maps that we used to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hate parries. Even the push part of it, in the payload part of it,
The high ends
Yeah.
are a bit
the high ends, even the DJ area. I'm just like, let's stop.
All right. Circuit Royale.
Last map, I think it's Circuit Royale. Yeah.
Yeah. Payload.
Circuit Royale, I
Circuit-
don't like the first part. It's a
Fine.
bit annoying.
I think Circuit Royale is actually pretty good.
I like Circuit Royale the most.
I
Honestly,
also
I
like
think,
Circuit Royale, yeah.
of the new maps.
Do you
It is a
think?
good one.
Do you not think it's like annoying for the first bit until you get the
It
first
is
point?
a bit annoying, but for who? Who is it annoying?
The-
I think it's annoying
detecting-
I think it's annoying for both actually.
No, detecting is a bit easier. If you
Is it?
Attacking's a bit easier.
If you it's wait, the first part. If you get the payload past the bridge,
Yeah.
I just realized bridges are the big problem. It's
yeah,
like-
because there's so much of
I feel
High
if you-
drive.
here's the thing. I feel that if like as an attacker, if it's a problem with the defending team being too good, you're close enough to spawn and enough to try a couple tactics before something gets better. Like I feel the same way about Junkertown.
Mm.
but
Junkertown.
but
Like-
Junkertown have never recently have never had to or never passed the first checkpoint.
But I've had games where we've kept them from passing.
That means your
Oh,
team
in
is
Junkertown, yeah. I remember once there was a Junkertown game that was so good that they didn't even push the payload
Yeah.
from the first point. We kept on just hammering.
Yeah. So that's what I
whacking
mean,
them
right? So
and-
like
yeah.
as a attacking team, to make use of the close spawn and the defending team's fast spawn and try to counter it as fast as possible is pretty much
It's a
like
skill.
the way to go.
a skill thing.
It's a skill thing.
It's a skill issue, yeah.
It's a skill issue.
All right.
All right.
Alright.
Now the part we're gonna argue the most.
Anyways,
Okay.
we think what's the wrap up? We think Diva is
No, Genji.
no, we'll
No,
go from
okay,
tank. We think Diva is play and
Oh.
win in terms of a tank because we're doing a tier list, so we think Diva is a play and win because of her survivability and dive. We think
Yeah,
Vince-
Diva play and win very good. Orisa can live, but can be counted. Roadhog, you can get a lot done. Reinhardt, you can get a lot done. Zarya, good, but not the greatest. Winston, good, very good. Two people said very good. Me and Dilantha were surprised. Pikachu face. Sigma. Junker Queen is might need a buff. Wrecking Ball if they're good. Doomfist, get wrecked.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Nice.
Good
Then we
recap.
went into Ash. Ash, I say strong fun, but then there's not many Ash. Bastion better. McCree is not McCree anymore. Cassidy. Cassidy, Farah good. Died
Farah.
too quick.
Okay.
Echo, like Farah, but robot.
And
Genji, we're talking about Genji
Okay.
now.
yeah,
Okay.
well, if you're not gonna leave him a play and win, fine. But I kind of reconsidered him down to strong and fun.
Why can I ask?
Well, if I say strong and fun, so if you're doing that, then you
Why
go down.
Why do you think he's strong? Play strong and fun.
Because I think that there are DPS that are better than him that deserve to be on play and win.
More than I would argue that he should be down to strong and fun instead of play and win. Personally, but
That's also
But
like,
in this meta, if you think about Seshan, the number of games that we have had, there's always at least been one. Very rarely have you seen no games with a Genji.
if I will leave him
Not
there for
allowed.
now, but I think he'll be on the lower end of the DPS.
okay,
I
so
think
he's on the low end of
maybe,
play and
but
win.
but I
He's-
think he would. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Hanzo.
Okay. Playable. If they're good, they can kill everybody. If they're not,
Because let's just consider everything as average. Because
You think
I'm
Hanzo is
going to say
playable?
might work.
if you can hit your shots, sure, then strong.
I
and
think
fun.
because
playable.
he can die. He can die a bit too easily for him to be strong and fun. So
I think-
playable or might work.
Yeah, playable for me.
I think I'm saying might work.
I mean, there are good Hanzos.
I feel
in
like
for
there are
general.
better.
Your
Better
cursor looks like
characters.
his mouth.
What?
Your cursor was on his mouth.
The cursor on his mouth looked like he just made his mouth open.
Anyways, where are we putting him?
Playable. Or if anyone's
Playable,
Is
but
it a
where?
low playable? I think a low playable because me
just
Yeah.
after
and Dilantha.
Yeah, fine.
McCree, just after McCree,
Fine.
Cassidy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, just under him. Junkrat.
Play and
Can we
win.
add
Play
a
and
new
win.
category? Die.
Toxic.
Junkrat is play and win.
I think Junkrat is strong and fun.
Not play win.
Play and win.
He
Play
can't
and
play.
win. My God.
No,
Strong,
not play and win.
strong and
That's
fun.
not play.
If someone can get rid of him, usually he's fine. I think strong and fun
Yeah.
is as high as he'd go. I don't think it's play and win at
Yeah,
all.
I don't think he's play and win.
As a Junkrat main,
Alright,
no, he's
okay.
not playing win. Definitely not a playing win.
it's
Okay,
not a
fine.
player.
Strong and fun?
I don't know.
Strong
I
and fun.
hate
Strong
him.
and fun.
I think that he should be deleted. But whatever.
No, don't hate him. I want him.
No, I don't care. You have your Ryan.
I delete Ash.
No,
May.
no, you have to delete something that I like less than Ash. You like that's like me saying delete Ryan. for
Okay,
you.
May.
May is a meta at the moment.
She is a high playable or strong and fun.
I think she's a low. No,
She's a low, strong, and fun.
Maybe
No,
like
mid. Actually, she's on par with Junkrat at the moment. She's a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah, I would say higher than Echo, lower than
So let's
than
put it-
Junkrat?
Yeah, lower than
It-
Junkrat.
Sure, let's put
So-
it there.
Lower than Junkrat
Yeah.
or higher than Echo?
Thing is,
Higher
she
than
is
Echo.
fun.
Higher than
Technically,
Echo, so
she's fun.
playable.
Strong and fun.
Oh, you
I would argue strong and fun because she's fun when you do play her.
fine, strong and fun.
But before Junkrat.
Dilantha?
You just put in playable.
No,
I
no.
moved
The,
it up.
The stream is delayed.
I'm such an idiot. All right, okay. Yeah.
Even I thought that.
Yeah, no, my bad.
Farah.
Farah. Okay.
Playable.
Here's the thing, playable, but strong and fun with Mercy.
I think high
Yeah,
playable
I think-
above Echo.
playable.
I-
No,
Without a mercy, just by herself?
no. She's
Okay,
she's
no,
in
like
between.
without.
Before Bastion. She's before, after Bastion.
No. You have
I
to.
think she's
if you-
before
okay,
Bastion,
if-
then no, in that case.
No, I would argue she's below Echo, above Bastion, because she can knock down a Bastion.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait. Are we still talking about Farah alone or Farah
Yeah,
with
Farah
the
alone,
character?
alone.
Alone. Well, Farah as a character.
Mm.
Sort of like, I think
Because
the
everyone-
fact that she can get a mercy, if she has a mercy, is the reason that she's above like Ash, let's say.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Reaper.
Play and win.
Play and win.
There's no even argument.
Above
about it.
Genji,
Above.
send him to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
That's my argument. Anyone disagree?
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure the next one's also going to be the same.
Soldier.
Sojourn's a bit of a
Sojourn-
strong and fun.
I
at
said
the
play and
Here's the
win.
thing. No. I'm gonna say play and win just because of like seeing people actually play her.
Yeah.
Like,
But we are talking in
Yeah.
general, and then if that's the case, everyone.
even in general, I think she just
Yeah.
becomes. Yeah.
I think
she's
in
still-
general,
yeah.
that the slow thing has high value for the entire team.
I think
Her slide gives her an easy in and out of any situation. Close gaps.
any outing.
And her railgun is OP. It holds charge for way too long.
Sure.
I would argue
I think above
high,
Reaper.
strong, and fun. I think high, strong. No, I'm not saying above Reaper. The reason I'm saying that is because Reaper, it's easier to just play and win because Sojourn, you still have to get good at playing her. Whereas Reaper,
Mm.
you can get. It's not as high. You don't have to play him as much to get really good at him as with Sojourn.
So he's in between Reaper and Genji. Sam.
Okay,
I'd say
fine.
below Reaper.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. I say then yeah, I'll agree to it being below Reaper. Soldier.
Hey,
Strong.
about
Playable.
Strong and fun.
Playable.
Strong and fun.
We'll put a high playable then, since he's.
Above Echo.
Fine. Playable.
I
Yeah,
would
above
say strong and fun. I would say below May on strong and fun, so I guess above Echo.
Above Echo. Yeah.
Sombra.
Sombra.
Wait.
No,
Is
now
she?
not
Not
really.
Here's the
anymore.
thing.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Early days,
Not
yes.
anymore.
Early days of this
Yeah.
season, yes. But
Sure.
now he's
People
a
have
little.
figured out now.
Strong.
Also, her damage is reduced for the hack thing. You
I
can't
think-
hack the same person twice.
I think she's like a playable. I think she was a
I'm also
strong
gonna
and
say
fun.
playable.
Or no. I think she was like a
No,
high
she was-
strong and fun.
She was, and I think she's now a low strong and fun or playable.
I feel like she's a playable in that case. If I'll say she can't do much.
I think that I feel like it's easier to outdo a Sombra.
Outdo her. Yeah.
For that reason, I feel like
Surprisingly.
it's easier to outdo a Sombra than it is to outdo than it's easier to outdo a Junkrat or a May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that reason,
I
I,
would
think
say-
playable, like high playable.
High playable, I would say. Yeah.
Under-
Above Soul.
Higher than Soldier,
I think under Soldier.
but higher than Echo.
No, I don't think it's higher.
Uh,
I think she's in between Farah and
Oh, no.
And Echo.
Akshan.
And Bastion,
I-
really?
I think Sombra can outplay an Echo. Because Echo flying and then you just hack and then she falls down and then you brrr.
So what's the decision?
I
Okay,
think
I let's do a vote. I say above Echo.
I say below.
Below.
Below
Okay. All right.
Okay.
below Echo.
In
Symmetra.
a good hands, she's
mm,
deadly.
mm,
Is she playing win?
no.
No,
I
no,
would
not
say playable. Somewhere in the playable. I
I
would
I feel like
say
she's strong and fun in some circumstances, but just
There's a part of
playable.
me that's like might work. There's a part of me that says might work, but the ease in which she can do damage is makes her more.
Yeah,
playable
makes her
than-
playable. Yeah.
Playable above what though?
I-
I think below Ash for me.
I'd say below Ash.
Is it below
I would
Cassidy?
say above. I would say above Ash and
I
below
would say
Bastion,
below.
but
I would say below Cassidy.
okay, alright.
So I guess below Ash, above Cassidy, since that's the middle ground of all of us.
Turbjorn.
Turbjorn! Strong and I don't actually know.
No, I
I haven't
think-
played him.
No,
enough.
it's not that strong.
Playable.
Can be
Is it might work?
might work.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, he's not as surprisingly not as strong, especially in push maps and stuff. He just doesn't
You
really.
don't
work.
you don't really use it in. See, the thing is, right, each map has its own necessary
heroes
heroes.
to play.
Yeah. So you can't, if you want to compare map to map, then it's obviously like you can't use you can't
the
use
list-
the
list changes. Yeah.
I think like once you get rid of his turret, which is like the main part of his kit, like he
So maybe
becomes-
it might work.
I think he's under
I
might
think it-
work. Like he's very situational.
Yeah.
He's a might work.
He's our first might work.
Hey,
Tracer,
Tracer.
strong and fun.
Strong and fun.
Mm,
Strong and fun.
no.
Because I've seen her die
Okay.
too. She dies too easily sometimes,
Yeah.
but she's strong still. She's still strong and fun.
Yeah, I've headshot quite a few tracers as Kiriko. So
I'd,
like,
I'd say better than May. I'm not sure better than Jean.
yeah, I think better than May too. What do you guys think?
Wait, y'all just said that y'all find her easy to kill, and then you're putting in
It's
strong and
oh,
fun.
no, I'm saying the reason she's not play and win is because she's easier to kill than those
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, alright, got it.
Easier to kill.
Y'all were just like, she's play and win. She's strong and fun. Why? Because she's easy to kill.
she's easier.
As in, like, I think the play and win category, like they're harder to kill.
Yes,
Diva,
she's
really?
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, very hard to kill. Like you need to specifically counter the diva to kill the diva instead of play what you want against the diva.
Okay,
I guess, yeah,
No,
yeah.
my games are different, I guess.
You're just good. You're biased. Your skill.
You're just good. Okay, yeah.
Okay, below
Strong
May.
and fun.
Strong and fun.
Below May, I think. Yeah.
I think
Strong and
above.
fun, yeah.
I think above May.
I'd above
Make
I'd above
May can kind
Okay.
of slow her down, but sure.
Yeah, okay.
She can, but Tracer ends up killing her in the end. That's mostly why above me.
Widow.
Widow.
Playable.
Playable.
I would
In
say
the
on
right
might
hand,
work.
she's very good.
playable, but on par with either Cassidy.
I would say above Ash at this point.
Even I also think above Ash.
Because less shields means she's just outclasses Ash in some regards.
Yeah, I think she outclasses like Ash, Sim, Cass, and Hanzo, but she's an easy death to the others.
Besides Sojourn, she's the best like long range sniper type.
Sure, let's try that then.
But she dies. She doesn't have to like a Winston jumps
But
on
she
her.
also
She's gone.
dies.
She also dies. Anna
I will die.
Anna is just strong and
Oh,
fun.
well, these are damage then. These are damage
This
stuff.
is damage. There's no wait for buff.
No wait for buff on the damage, surprisingly.
Anna.
It's about to change. Anna.
You put all the supports and wait for buff.
Wait for Anna.
Strong and fun.
I'd say strong.
She's the most annoying to deal
Strong
with.
and fun. Alright.
Strong and
Dilantha.
fun, yeah.
Baptiste.
Strong and fun.
Playable.
Baptiste.
I
She's playable.
believe...
You hardly see a lot of good Baptiste.
I think he's
low, strong, and fun.
In general, you don't see a lot of. Do you see a lot of? Do you see a lot of Baptiste players who, in general, not like the best ones? In general,
I've seen quite a few.
But
Do you think he's better than any of these other supports to go into strong and fun?
I believe he's better than a couple supports.
Yeah, he's better than some of them.
I'm not gonna argue with the support guy. So
I would say
only because he's good in like in a close composition. He's arguable for me between strong and fun. He's arguable between like low, strong, and fun and playable, just because he wouldn't work well in a aerial comp or like a dive rush sort of. No, in a rush comp will work. But
you know what? Now that you say that, I agree. Put him in playable.
Okay. Playable.
I don't know how you convinced me to put him low.
Alright, Briggs.
Magic Man.
So playable.
Briggs in might work.
Ooh, I'm gonna say might work because the thing is with people like Akshan, yes, Brig works fine. Anyone else, I don't think
I
so.
think Brig only works well with close range like
tanks.
Yeah, so Junkerwin, like I think she fits well in the might work.
She works in the. Although I would argue she's a lower playable because there are enough tanks that she works well with where she's pretty much playable.
I don't think there's enough.
With a tank. So
I think everyone.
I don't. Okay, so like in terms of tanks, I don't think she works with a Diva or Winston. I think she's okay with Orisa.
She's meant to be.
She works very well with the Diva, though, doesn't she?
No, she can't keep up.
She can.
Yeah, if a Diva moves, then
Diva moves back and forth. She doesn't have to always go for backlines.
It depends on how your It depends on how your Diva's playing, but like
in general, a Diva normal. I'm talking in general, right? Not in pro level or either low level. I'm talking in general. The Diva was No, okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Diva. I mean, Diva. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, Diva. Correct us.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Dilantha. Like when you play normal, right, you go behind, you dive behind the tank, get as much damage on the support, and then come back straight afterwards, right?
Yeah.
You don't stay behind.
I still would prefer a Mercy or a Kiriko to heal me.
That's why I think that I don't think Brig works with Diva. I think she only works with Orisa and Junkerwin.
But I feel like she would be a playable for this reason only because she can be a support for the support. So what I mean is, if there's like a tracer in the enemy team, she comes for your Ana, and then she can help destroy her.
She's good against the flankers.
Yes.
Yes.
Genji or Reaper.
But
she can,
I
like, do a lot of
think
damage.
the others can deal with them.
But most often, have you seen like proper
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general games, like
Like
you hardly see any of the tanks going back and helping, or the damage is coming back and helping.
no, but I'm saying that other supports can deal with flankers. I'm saying that having Brig to support the other support doesn't make sense.
But that's how you're supposed to play.
I
Brig.
would say it's an argument for why she's more playable than might work.
I think she's under might work only because the others can self defend a bit better. Like they have enough things to
like who?
defend themselves.
Like who? Give me an example.
So Ana, right? If you're dealing with flank, like when Akshan says, like when a Winston dives in, sleep dart,
Haha, sleep.
sleep dart. Or if you're going to take a fight and you don't have a sleep dart.
You need to have a sleep. You need to hit your sleep dart.
Well, actually,
Okay.
Brigitte is better at dealing with the Winston because she can swack him, and as
Yeah,
he's
that's
jumping, and he goes away, and then he tries to jump again, and she already has it back, and she swacks him.
Yeah. But
He's a
Whereas
better-
Ana, sleep, she goes away, he jumps again, and she doesn't have a sleep.
That's what I mean. Like she's a better helper
No.
or support or a counter for like jumping.
No, I think she can. My issue with her is I think she dies faster than she.
She dies faster than she used to, yeah.
I think just for that reason, like I feel like unless you are like making like proper use of her, like she's in like might work. Like I'd pick any other support other than Brig.
I've won a few games with Brig, though.
I'm saying
So you're saying might work. Anuk, you're saying
playable.
I'm saying playable. Dilantha.
I'm saying might work.
Okay.
So high might work, I guess, or low playable. I don't know.
There's no high. There's no one else for support in that category. So
Yes.
let's put might work support Brigitte.
Or we make a new category and just call it Brig.
Kiriko.
Kiriko is
Play
a
to
strong.
Play and win. Play to win.
Play and win.
Play
to
and
win.
So
Play
I
to
think
win.
Kiriko's
Play and win.
in this meta has become play and win. Yeah.
Yeah. If you can play her, she's play and win.
Sure, I guess, but she can be countered.
She can.
Everyone can be countered, Anuk.
No. She can be countered a little bit more easier
No,
compared to other supports.
she counters the other supports harder.
It's still yeah. I think
She counters harder, basically.
in this
Yeah.
current system, she's a bit better.
She counters the Ana. She counters the Zen.
She counters the Junker
She
Queen.
counters
Alt.
Sure, whatever.
play and win.
Guess
Akshan?
we're going play and
Play
win.
and win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Low play and win. So if
I mean, this
like
I think
There's
she's the
no
high play and
support.
win.
I would say low because she does like if like you still need to learn her a little bit more than let's say Mercy. Even though Mercy's not play and win.
I don't think
that.
there's any other support that goes up on play and win.
Let's find out. Who knows? You might be surprised.
Lucio.
I don't
No,
think.
no one else. I don't think.
Yeah,
can.
I don't think anyone else. Anyway, Lucio, I'm either low play and win or strong high and fun. Strong and fun high.
He's situational.
I'm going to say strong. It's either strong and fun or more playable actually, because I feel like his effectiveness has dropped quite a lot compared to the
I
other
think he's-
supports.
A
He's
Ryan
only
and a
good.
Lucio are very good.
He's good only for rush comp, and if your other teammates can do damage on his own, he's not a good support.
I believe his utility and his speed boost make him a strong and fun, at the very least.
I'd say strong
On
and
his-
fun.
On,
I'm okay
for,
with that. Strong and fun.
I'd say higher than Ana.
Yeah, I'd say higher than Ana also.
Alright.
But that is only if your teammates are good. Then can you be a strong and
But like
Yeah,
as a
that's-
hero on his by himself,
On
he's
his
like
own,
he's strong and fun.
I will put him as
To be fair,
playable.
I don't think a Kiriko is
Anuk-
going to
Anuk,
win the game
wait,
on
I
his
wanna
own
say-
home either.
Anuk, I play Lucio and I still don't get it, but fine.
Sure.
I also think he's playable as well, but yeah. Strong and fun. Sure.
Above Lucio?
Alright.
Sorry, above Ana?
I think above Ana, but then if Dilantha's arguing for playable and Anuk's arguing for what are
Also
you arguing?
playable, yeah.
So I think maybe below Ana then, considering.
Yeah, I think Ana. I don't know. I think Ana would. Yeah.
Ana would win.
He's fine where he is.
Okay. Mercy.
Lucio's movement there on a point, just moving around.
Mercy.
would slack him.
Mercy.
Playable.
Most playable. You don't see a lot of-
Playable.
This is below Baptiste for me.
She's.
Sadly.
I put her above Baptiste, but that's because I just find her easier to play than Baptiste.
I think that she needs to be mastered to be
Yes.
above Baptiste.
Effective.
The
Battle
way
Mercy master.
Moira.
Strong and fun, definitely above Ana.
It's either strong and fun or play and
I
win.
think strong and fun,
Not as play and win, definitely.
but
I'd say strong and fun because once she rates, at this point, people know, like, when she rates, people just turn to know where she's gone.
Yeah.
'Cause
I think she's
usually
strong
never
and fun,
gets
but I think she's below Ana.
Why I say strong and fun above Ana is because she can do more damage in a short period of time.
I say strong and fun below Ana because she's a selfish support.
She's a what?
Yeah.
She's a selfish support.
Selfish support, sure, but like as a character, you are judging based on the character and not on the
Yeah, so as her
I
abilities, like, she's a
say-
selfish support, which makes her less viable. Like, the only time I bring out a Moira to play is when we don't have enough damage.
But she's more of like a backline support, right? Like goes behind support. Like the whole point of supports now is not only to heal, right? That's the whole support
No.
category.
Yeah. So I don't deny that, but I mean, like, her utility is selfish. Her fade.
Selfish, which helps the team
No, it doesn't.
because she goes behind for the other supports on the enemy team or any other flankers.
No,
if
but
there
like
is.
her, yeah, okay, in killing, yes, but like that can be said of any ability. I mean, like, in the sense that her kit is like purely for her benefit.
I guess so. Sure, if you say.
Like damage orb, right? Damage orb gives her heal plus the heal charge, and obviously it does damage to the enemy. Like, if you can
So
count, like,
strong and fun.
I don't count doing damage as a contribution in terms of ability. In terms of an ability.
Strong and fun then.
Strong and fun, yeah.
I
Strong
agree,
and fun
strong and
below
fun.
Where above Ana,
I
low,
say
below
below
Ana.
below.
Oh, no, if everyone agrees.
Below, I would say below Ana because I've seen her die too easily. And Ana.
Then
Zen, I don't know. 'Cause
He's a very good counter.
I've really
dodge.
failed. I really failed with it.
playable.
Playable, yeah. I
He's
think
above,
he's more playable.
he's above Baptiste.
He's
above Baptiste.
Why-
Yeah,
why
he's
I
above
said-
Baptiste.
why I
He's,
said
no, he's
he's-
above Baptiste.
I would
He's above
say
Baptiste.
he's. Wow, that was a weird sound. He's. I would argue he's below Mercy for me because he's at the moment with the current set of the good heroes, like who's good, he's like he dies to all of the really good ones now.
My
easier.
argument would be he can do a lot more damage to tanks in general. Orisa he can kill in a
Yes.
few minutes. Oris, I mean, sorry, Reinhardt is also good against his shield. What do you call it? Even Winston in some cases, if you think about it. Sigma is definitely out.
Hold on, let me think about it.
I think that, yeah,
He's good.
can.
He's very good against almost all the shields now because like shield
Yeah.
damage is not
Either
less.
way, I think we all agree. Well, we
I-
all agree playable.
I agree playable, but I don't agree he's better than Baptiste.
That's what I'd say even below Mercy, but so
Because I've seen a lot of
Dilantha,
I I would say he's better than Baptiste.
because he does a lot of
Better than
damage, and he helps
Also because
also
of
as
his.
supports.
Yep. Sorry.
Sorry, you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say better than Baptiste just because on damage and
He's an all-rounder kind of
yeah.
support rather than like only heals like Mercy.
I think that Bep can do more of both than Zen.
Because
Yeah.
Discord
yeah.
amplifies the damage, right? So if you are helping your flankers or your main damage dealers like Junkrat to do more damage,
Yeah, but also, who's this fellow? Baptiste has immortality, which is one of his.
but even Kiriko's is the same thing if you think about it.
Oh, not debating Kiriko. We're talking about Zenyatta.
I know, and I'm just saying like
I know, but for the purposes of debating between the two, Baptiste has the edge with the immortality, I would argue.
I think he's better than Mercy. I will give that. But I don't think he's better than Bap just because Bap can kind of do the same thing. Kind of. Plus, Bap is a hit scan rather than a travel time with Zen. I think.
Okay. Then between Bap and Mercy.
Between Bap and Mercy? Alright, we
Sure.
convinced one of them.
I mean we can argue for a long time about it. But
I
All
can't
right.
wait to see us go into queue and get destroyed by a Junker Queen. Wrecking Ball, Torbjorn, and Brigitte. And
Wrecking Ball I've gone like so many times. Don't worry. Don't
So
worry.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
our tier list. Save and download that tier list session.
And in the future, if any famous Overwatch YouTuber sees this and judges us, just keep in mind we're all gold.
We're all gold.
Funny how the unranked says that.
Yeah,
We're all golden boys.
yeah, we're all golden boys.
So with that, I think that's a nice place to wrap up our thoughts on Overwatch 2. Which general thoughts?
Weren't we gonna talk about
One last
season
thing.
2?
Yeah.
One about
last
season
thing.
2? Oh, okay.
Let's talk about we'll make this quick. What's one thing you want to see in season 2? That's it.
Ramatra.
Simple as.
We
Then
already
what
know
do we
here.
see?
More PvE information.
More PvE info. They gave a little bit. They said Ramatra and Zenyatta's relationship will be featured in the PvE
In the
missions.
PvE. Yeah.
What does that mean? Who knows?
Okay.
I mean, we'll be
Akshan, what do you
fighting
want in season 2?
I want the big and nasty.
Okay then.
No comment.
I want. I want the. God, what do we want? What do we
All
want?
right, Seshan, what do you want?
I want Junker Queen to be good.
You want Junker Queen to be good?
I
Okay.
want Blizzard to add the currency to the battle pass rather than into weeklies.
Okay.
Or
You know,
increase the
I-
weeklies. Or
I
increase the
agree.
weekly
I
amount.
think they should give more ways to earn those coins.
I think in terms
Mhm.
of one change, that's all I can ask for. And I want Blizzard to be. I feel like just like
I want Blizzard. Did you say I want Blizzard to be better?
no. I was gonna say better in their communication, like kind of upset, a little disappointed regarding the mid-season patch. That it came 2 weeks before the season ended, and they call it a mid-season patch.
Mm-hmm. That's a fair point.
Like just that, and the whole Overwatch tokens thing in the battle pass itself, or higher amounts in the weekly challenges. Like those two things, I feel like cosmetics and shops aside would help.
You and Akshan clearly don't understand one thing. Okay, Anuk, what's one thing you want in season 2?
the changes to a lot of the heroes, like balances a little bit more balanced rather than being one skewed than the other. So what I mean is, like, for example, like we said, Reaper was a
Instead
bit
of
too,
making one thing strong,
like, make it a little
everything good.
balance. Yeah, like how it's hold on. Reaper is one example I can think of. Genji,
Mhm.
or even the role changes, even the role passive, role passives a little bit more better role passives for the damage.
Damage or passive needs to change. Yeah.
The tanks are already in a good place. Supports, I can't give an opinion because I don't play as much. So, but in general, like, make it balanced so that any level of player can play those characters, rather than you have to be good to play that character. But I mean, is if you're trying to play Genji, you don't have to be playing for hours and hours to learn the Genji ways. You get what I
Learn
mean?
the way of the Genji. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I get it. I get it.
Like how they made it easier for
Um,
Passive.
How they made it easier for
The
Mercy
what do you call that again?
To do the jump.
Jump boost,
to do the jump. Okay.
or make it
So
different.
what's the one thing we're missing, Dilantha?
Am I also
Bikini
missing it?
skins. Okay, right. Yeah.
Hmm. Yes, bikini skins for winter. Brilliant.
I
Yeah,
can't-
because it's summer in Australia.
Yeah,
so,
shut
I
your
can-
face.
I can't wait for the Roadhog in a thong skin to come out.
Yeah, same.
No. Okay, wait. My one thing would be.
Or Reaper. You must.
I don't think they're gonna do the legacy coin change. You know what? I'm just gonna put that one because I really would like to say that. I'd like them to see them let
Giving
us
out
use
experience.
either change the legacy coin system to like just make it a regular currency system which you can earn and that we can spend on anything. Make the grind
prices-
long, make the
price-
grind long, whatever. But let us earn those coins and
So you will say
do
price
that.
to be increased.
Price to be increased.
Prices meaning legacy price coin to use to be increased because now you can earn it.
I think
Can
they
I-
can.
It will be increased.
What they
It will
can
be
do
increased.
instead is like they can replace the weekly reward you get with legacy and increase it
Yeah.
to an amount that maybe one skin a season.
I don't think they're going to give you legacy coins at all.
No.
No, I think they should evolve. Like it won't be legacy coins anymore. Like they should involve it into a currency which can be earned.
Yeah, that like if it evolves into something like that is what I mean. Like they make it so that the challenges give you enough worth for one skin during a season, then it might be a bit worth it.
Our next show will probably be the Christmas special
Yes,
or the
what,
Game Award.
guys? SLT sucks.
Wow. Oh wait, were we?
Yes.
Were we? Oh, how wonderful! Perfect.
This is truly the United States of scuffed.
Thank you very much for watching.
Have a wonderful day,
Have a merry
afternoon, or night.
December.
Have a merry December, and
If
we
you're
will see
watching
you
this
soon.
next year, Happy New Year.
Akshan, stop.
No, we're gonna have a Christmas
Shut
special.
If you're watching this on Christmas, you should watch the next episode, which is the
my
Christmas special.
Gosh, okay, fine. All right, I'm just.
But Merry Christmas to you, regardless. Goodbye.
Yes. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.